February 6, 2020. This is what the Lord told me. Look for wheat, oats, millet, lentils, and chickpeas, olive oil, and a little salt, and make a bread. And eat this for 40 days with bitter herbs. And those you will say to my people, just as these bitter herbs, so the rebellious people will eat bitterness for many days. But just as this substantial bread, so will I give sustenance to my people who made a covenant with me and walk in obedience to my commandments, statutes, and precepts. You will eat this in the morning and in the evening, so you will eat it for 40 days. And at the end of these days, I will visit each one and do with them according to my justice. Beloved, I started searching. I said, Lord, when am I going to start this? And since I have all the ingredients ready near me, I said, Lord, when is this going to start? And the Lord said to me, I will let you know. The Lord let me know that I was going to start on February 29, 2020. So I did not know what day February 29, 2020 was. I simply wrote it down. And I simply began to prepare because that day I was going to begin. The day before, on February 28th, talking to a sister, we were commenting on this, and the sister says, but February does not bring 29 days. It brings 28. And I told her, I don't know. The Lord told me that it was February 29, 2020. So I'm preparing for that moment. She immediately started looking at her calendar. And when she saw it, she realized that this year, 2020, does bring 29 days. And she said, oh, this is what is called a leap year. And I said to her, well, I haven't even looked for it, but yes, certainly, when the Lord speaks, it is because it really is so. So having all this clear, on February 29, 2020, I began to do a search. 40 days, where do the 40 days reach? And I started counting right from February 29th, giving it number 1, because on February 29th, for breakfast and dinner, I had to eat bread with bitter herbs. So I counted that day as the first day. And so the 40 days led me to April 8, 2020, and said, what will happen on April 8, 2020? What is April 8, 2020? I did a research on the internet to find out what day was April 8, 2020. I realized, dear brothers, that on April 8, 2020 at sunset, the Passover begins, the feast of the Lord's Passover. Dear brothers, this is tremendous for me. There are no words to explain what I felt at that moment when I realized that Passover will begin on April 8, 2020 in the evening. The only thing I want to tell you, dear brothers, is that in these 40 days, I'm starting this today, and I want to let you know, just as the Lord has told me that I must share this with you. Keep praying to the Lord, preparing your lives before the Lord, because in the moment I realized this, what came to my mind was when the Lord told me some time ago, 2020, and for some, 2023, and for others. May God grant that each one of us already were prepared, not because we can do it by ourselves, but by letting the Lord work in the life of each one of us, so that we can give the stature that He desires of each one of us. May the Lord bless us and guide us in this journey of these 40 days. And may we realize that what He is looking for is a holy, pure, spotless people. Because really, the things that are coming to us are extremely strong, and the Lord wants to prepare us before these things come to us in the life of each one of us. God grant it be so for each one of you. May the Lord bless you. See later in testimony of March 1st, 2020, some clarifications about this testimony.